The internet, something we use every single day. From checking social media to streaming videos, sending emails, or even controlling smart homes, the internet is the backbone of modern life. But how did this global network, connecting billions of people, come to be? Today, we're going to take you on a journey through time and explore 10 fascinating facts about the history of the internet that will leave you amazed at how far we've come. From a government project in the Cold War era to the World Wide Web we live on today, the internet's history is full of surprising twists, unexpected milestones, and groundbreaking innovations. So let's dive in. Believe it or not, the internet as we know it today started as a military project. In 1969, during the height of the Cold War, the U.S. Department of Defense created ARPANET, a network designed to connect computers across different locations. The goal? To create a decentralized communication system that could withstand a nuclear attack. ARPANET wasn't just a defense project, though. It became the foundation for a revolutionary idea, connecting computers to share information globally. Little did they know, this would lead to the birth of the internet we know today. Let's talk about the very first message ever sent over the internet. It was October 29, 1969. A team at the University of California, Los Angeles, attempted to send the word login to a computer at Stanford. But things didn't go exactly as planned. Instead of login, only the letters L and O were received before the system crashed. So technically, the first message sent over the internet was just LO. It's almost like the internet was saying, hello. This little hiccup marked the start of something far bigger than anyone could have imagined. While ARPANET laid the groundwork, the internet as we know it didn't exist until 1989, when a British computer scientist named Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. Working at CERN, a European research organization, Berners-Lee developed a system that allowed documents to be linked through hypertext, creating the web of information we all use today. His idea was simple, yet revolutionary. Users could navigate seamlessly between different documents by clicking on links, connecting them across a global network. And with that, the World Wide Web was born, changing the way we access information forever. Berners-Lee's first website, launched in 1991, was a simple page that explained what the World Wide Web was, and you can still visit it today. It's a far cry from the flashy websites we're used to, but it was the beginning of a revolution. When you think of search engines today, Google is probably the first thing that comes to mind. But long before Google came along, the first ever search engine was created in 1990 by a student named Alan Emtage. It was called Archie, short for archive. Archie wasn't quite like the search engines we use today. It was primarily used to find files stored on public FTP servers. But it paved the way for future search engines like Yahoo, AltaVista, and of course, Google. These early search engines helped organize the growing chaos of the World Wide Web, making it easier for users to find the information they needed. Then, in 1998, Google entered the scene with its now famous algorithm that ranked web pages based on relevance. Before social media, before instant messaging, there was email. In fact, email is older than the World Wide Web itself, originating in 1971. The very first email was sent by Ray Tomlinson, a computer engineer. And what did it say? Probably something like QWERTY. Tomlinson also introduced the @ symbol, which became the standard for email addresses that we all use today. Email quickly became one of the most popular uses of the early internet, revolutionizing how we communicate. By the 1990s, email was booming, and it wasn't just for scientists or military personnel anymore. It became a mainstream way for people to stay connected, no matter where they were in the world. Today, social media is everywhere, but it didn't start with Facebook. The very first social networking site was called 6 Degrees and was launched in 1997. It allowed users to create profiles, make friend lists, and send messages. Sound familiar? 6 Degrees was followed by platforms like Friendster and MySpace, which became huge in the early 2000s. But it was Facebook, launched in 2004, that truly changed the game. It brought social networking to the masses and set the stage for today's social media giants. Next up, we'll talk about one of the most chaotic periods in internet history, the infamous dot-com bubble. In the late 1990s, the rise of the internet led to enormous speculation. Investors were pouring money into internet startups, even if those companies had no clear path to profitability. Companies like Pets.com and Webvan became symbols of the dot-com boom. But by 2000, the bubble burst, causing many of these overhyped companies to collapse. Billions of dollars were lost, and the stock market crashed, marking the end of the dot-com era. Despite the chaos, this crash paved the way for more sustainable internet businesses, setting the stage for companies like Amazon and Google to rise from the ashes. The dot-com bubble may have burst, but it also forced the internet to grow up. It's hard to imagine life without Wi-Fi. But before the late 1990s, connecting to the internet meant plugging in cables. A far cry from the wireless freedom we enjoy today. Wi-Fi, short for wireless fidelity, was invented in 1997 and became widely available in the 2000s. Surprisingly, the technology behind Wi-Fi can be traced back to World War II. It was based on spread spectrum technology, initially developed to prevent radio signals from being jammed by the enemy. Today, Wi-Fi is in billions of homes, offices, and public spaces, making it one of the most important innovations in internet history. Long before TikTok dances and YouTube stars, there was the dancing baby. In 1996, this 3D rendered animation of a baby dancing to a catchy tune became one of the first viral sensations on the internet. It was shared via email, appearing on websites, and even made its way into pop culture, showing up on TV shows like Ally McBeal. The dancing baby was a glimpse into the future of internet culture, where memes, viral videos, and user-generated content would dominate. It's hard to imagine now, but back then, the idea of something going viral was completely new. Today, more than 5 billion people use the internet, and it's evolving faster than ever. From artificial intelligence to the Internet of Things, the internet is no longer just a tool. It's an essential part of how we live, work, and connect with each other. And the future? It's even more exciting. Technologies like 6G networks, quantum computing, and space-based internet services like Starlink promise to push the boundaries of what's possible. The internet is becoming more integrated into daily life. And with these advancements, the world is poised for an even greater digital revolution. From its beginnings as a military project to the global network of today, the internet's history is filled with innovation, failure, and triumph. It's hard to believe that something that started as a way to share information between a few computers is now the foundation of our modern world. Whether we're browsing the web, sending a quick message, or streaming our favorite show, the internet has transformed every aspect of our lives. And as we look ahead, the internet will only continue to evolve, with even more incredible advancements on the horizon. If you enjoyed learning about the history of the internet, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating facts and stories. What was your favorite internet fact? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's a topic you'd like us to cover next, we'd love to hear your suggestions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.